What's up YouTube? Capital G here, checking out this absolutely broken new Orcust card that just got leaked coming out of Eternity Code. For those of you who do not know, last night the entire Eternity Code set got leaked in the OCG, so I'll probably be doing some videos on this set over the next 3 or 4 days, and this could be the most powerful card in the entire set, which is saying something because Eternity Code looks like one of the best sets we've gotten in years. And oh my goodness, Konami wanting Orcust to be tier 0 for some reason. My god, whoever designed this card, what the hell were you thinking? This is Mech Knight Orcust Girsu. It's a Dark Machine monster. Level 4, 1800 attack, 0 defense. Both effects are hard once per turn. Your first effect says if this card is normal or special summon, you can send one Orcust or World Legacy card from your deck to the graveyard. Also, if there are 2 or more cards in this card's column, this card becomes treated as a tuner for the rest of the turn. Second effect, if you control no other monsters, you can special summon one World Legacy token, which is a machine, dark attribute, level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense, to each side of the field in defense position. Okay, so for starters, Girsu is a full Orcust combo in just a single summon. Forget about your Armageddon Knights, your Mathematician, or your Scrap Recyclers. If worse comes to worse and those cards end up getting hit on the ban list, maybe Konami just bans all of them, you're still going to have an in-archetype way of doing the full Orcust combo for just a single summon. You can normal summon this guy, you can drop like Harp Horror or maybe Nightmare into the graveyard and proceed to do your full combo. In fact, this card is significantly better than all of those because let's just say that your opponent Ash Blossoms the Foolish Burial effect of this card. All right, well, all you have to do is just get your token and you still have access to something like Galatea, or you can still potentially link climb into something else. So this card, in my opinion, has a higher ceiling. Another thing that's great about this card, and I don't even understand why it's so powerful, is the fact that it doesn't just send monsters. There may be a situation where maybe you just want to send Crescendo to the graveyard or Babel and get it out of the graveyard, etc., etc. The options are going to be there. If you already have the monsters kind of set up in the graveyard, this card gives you additional options. But if all of that wasn't enough for you, because clearly being the full Orcust combo in a single summon is not broken or anything, Konami, for some unexplained stupid reason, decided that this card should also be a tuner monster. And now all that means is that Orcust players can incorporate things like Ib or Orchestrion Needle Fiber into their strategies fairly easily, and I feel like that's probably going to be almost certainly a bad thing. Yes, you can activate that effect fairly easily, turn 0 without your opponent's help at all. All you need to do is just summon this card, get yourself that token, turn the token into something like a Link Spider, make sure that the cards are in the same exact column, and then if you just set a Speller Trap from your hand in that same column, boom, you got 3 cards in the same column, and your Link Spider plus this guy, which is a tuner, that equals your Orchestrion Needle Fiber, and you can just do stupid derp things from there. Honestly, I feel like I don't really have to explain anymore. This card is obviously a 3 of in the Orcust deck, and it basically does every single thing you could possibly want in one single card. I don't understand why Konami made this card. To me, this is sending such mixed signals to the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Like on the very recent or the very last ban list, you just hit multiple cards in Orcust in the OCG, clearly saying that the deck is too strong in its current capacity, and then you give them arguably their strongest single card yet. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Konami? That's like spanking your kid for writing on the wall and then saying, you know what, sport, let's go out for ice cream because you're doing such a good job. The kid would look at you like, what the fuck? Am I being punished or rewarded here? I don't really understand why this card is so damn good. Honestly, it reminds me very much of something like Salamangreat Gazelle, but the difference is Salamangreat needed Gazelle to be a meta archetype. Like, Orcust are already freaking meta. They don't need any more broken cards. To me, this card is arguably better than something like Orcust Mermaid. I understand that you have to draw this card, but you also have to understand that this doesn't require any discards. You just normal summon it and boom, you got the full Orcust combo, and you can do Needle Fiber Shenanigans. And honestly, you don't even have to play this
this in just Orcust. You can just play this in a synchro type deck just to get the needle fiber, because this is a 1-card needle fiber. I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind on this card. I have no idea why they created it, and if Orcust were already so strong that they needed multiple banlist hits, why the fuck would you make a card that is stronger than pretty much everything they have immediately after that? I don't know. I gotta end this video. I'm gonna lose my mind thinking about this card and whatever the hell Konami like R&D is actually doing, because clearly they didn't test this card. They were just like, put it out there. I feel like this card would make way more sense if it was like a Marincess card, something that wasn't meta, but giving a top deck in the game like a ridiculously ban-worthy card after you just hit them on the ban list doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Anyways, whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.